Alright, this is the second video in my Plankerton Endurance Castle series, and in this video we are going to build the defense for Amp A North. Right, Amp A is that amp right there in the center east of the map. Okay, so in my last video we built the defense for Home Base North, right, all the way up to this little wooden border that we drew. Right, so let's just go over here and resume where we left off. So you've got the roof, this 2-wide roof, coming all the way up to this border. Well, just continue it all the way until you hit that ridge. So it's just 1, 2, 3 more tiles over until you hit this ridge. Okay, and then here I have a little 2x2 chunk of floors, and then that's the end of the trap tunnel. Right, our amp is just right there. Okay. So now let's come back over here and finish the rest of the roof. So we're just going to ramp up all the way across, 1, and then have walls here and here, an edited wall right here, just to make it look a little more finished. And then we have another ramp going up here, and then we'll have the rest of our roof. So it's just 2 wide right here, 3, and then just 1 popping out right here. And don't put any more builds over here because you don't want to give the husks a path onto the top of your roof, right? So you don't want to give them any way to drop on top of the roof. Okay, so let's go down here and do the traps for the roof. There's only these 6 tire drops, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are perked like this. They are Dura, Reload, Dura, Reload, Dura. So triple Dura, double Reload. Right, we don't need any damage perks on this. These are just meant to soften up the husks at the spawn. And these are going to be constantly dropping over the spawn, so we want to have a lot of durability and fast reload. Right, I don't have a tire drop on this. That is really just meant to block the line of sight, right? So like on the Shield Bubble Wave 27, that hits Amp A, and it can hit from this side or the other side. So if it does hit from this side, you get a lot of lobbers, and if you don't have this area covered, they'll just stand back here and just throw like a million bombs onto the roof of your trap tunnels. So we want to just cover this, and that makes them go into your trap tunnel. Okay. Alright, so let's do this little block off right here next. So it's just 4 walls, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the traps I have on them is, this is a sound wall perked like this, triple Dura, double reload, heals attached. It's double gold reload, so make note of that. The wall dart right here and here are perked like this. They are right here. Crit rating, crit damage, Dura, heals attached. Right, we want heals attached on all of our traps near the entrance of our tunnel, because if the random husk goes and bangs on the wall, or like a propane goes off, well, by the time the wave ends and this amp gets hit again, well, the heals attached will usually just heal your walls back up to full. So even though it's bugged right now, Epic will eventually fix it. Okay, so we've done that dart. Okay, this dynamo right here is a hard-hitting dynamo. It's crit rating, reload, damage, crit damage, heals attached. No extra Dura on here because not much is going to come to this tile right here. So we don't have to worry too much about the Dura. Alright, so let's now go behind the block off and do the traps back here. So this wood is the border that we built up to last video, so you should have these tire drops already, and we'll just do this stuff over here. Okay, so on the backs of these walls, here, the wall right here, wall right here, wall here, wall here, these are all this wall dart right here. Double crit rating, double crit damage, increased build health. I mostly just want this increased build health. So on the backs of these walls, pop, 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 just to give more life to the build, because this is the back of our trap tunnel actually, and then this is our block off. And you know, it actually doesn't really matter too much if the husks break through this block off, because they'll get nuked down by these traps right here. And it's not like when these walls break that all the husks start to flood down here. They still will go through the trap tunnel. It's just like one or two straggler husks that'll come down here, and they will get cleaned up by these traps. I don't think I've ever had anything get down here, but anyways, if they do, we've got all these traps here to clean them up. Okay, so on these two roof tiles right here, we've got two hard-hitting tire drop traps, crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload speed, dura. And then we've got two hard-hitting ceiling electrics. So it's this one. Crit rating, crit damage, damage, crit damage, dura. So here and here. Alright. And that's this back side. Okay, so let's now go back over here and do the trap tunnel. Okay, so at the entrance to the trap tunnel, over here, we've got an edited wall like this with a sound wall on it, a floor, and a wall dart. So this wall dart will be able to shoot through this sound wall when you edit it like this. This wall dart is the Hydra one right here, same as before. It's crit rating, crit damage, dura, heals attached. And then this sound wall right here is on a separate timing than this one and this one. So remember this one we said it was 2 gold reload? This one right here is, where is it? It's this one right here. So it's dura, triple dura, it's a gold reload, a purple reload, and heals attached. Right, so it's a slightly different timing than this one, right? Because I want to stagger the timing so that we can catch more husks with the sound walls. Okay, so then let's go in a tile. We've got a broadside, wooden floor spikes, a sound wall, and a gas trap. Okay, so the sound wall is the double gold reload, same as this one. So triple dura, double gold reload, heals attached. This broadside right here, it is extra dura broadside. So it's this right here. So it's dura reload, heals attached. And then this floor spike, it is an extra dura floor spike. So it's right here. Crit rating, crit damage, dura, heals attached. Okay. And then this gas trap is this one right here. Crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, dura. Alright, then we'll come in another tile. This gas trap on the next tile is the same as this one, so just put a second one. Tar pits are always perked like this, 5 extra. And then, since almost all of the husks are going to die at this first tile, we don't need any extra durability on our traps, like past this point. So once we get here, this broadside and this broadside are hard-hitting broadsides. So one of them is like this. It's crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, heals attached. Right, so it's got 1 reload speed on it. The other one on this opposite side here is perked like this. Crit rating, crit damage, heals attached. So it's got double crit damage and no reload. And I like to stagger traps that are, facing each other, so that they're not both activating and reloading at the same time. You end up catching more husks this way when you have them staggered. It's like this one will fire and then this one fires while this one reloads, and you're able to catch a lot more husks that way. Right. And nothing really will make it past here except for like the odd smasher or the mini boss. Right. This is past this point. This is all meant to nuke down the mini boss. All right. So at this tile we've got a wooden floor spike, and these are higher damaged ones, less dura. So it's crit rating, crit damage, heals attached. I've got 2 dynamos here. This one is crit rating, reload, crit damage, heals attached. This one on this side is perched like this. It is double crit rating, double crit damage, heals attached. Okay. So yeah, this one has a reload. This one has no reload, but it's double crit damage. And then this ceiling electric right here and that ceiling electric right there are both the hard hitting ones. Crit rating, crit damage, crit damage for those two. Okay, and then we've got the wall darts. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wall darts. Those are all perked like this. Double crit rating, double crit damage, increased build health. Right? I just want to nuke the mini boss. When it gets to this point, make sure that it doesn't make it out of this tunnel alive. Okay, and then so these two floor spikes are perked like this: crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, Dra. And then I've got a dynamo here and a dynamo here. And both of these dynamos are the same as this one. They are the double crit rating, double crit damage, heals attached dynamos. Right. And then up here, we've got two ceiling zappers. And these are perked like this. It is right up here. So it is damage, crit rating, crit damage, heals attached for these ceiling zappers. Okay. I think that's it. There's no floor there. I've got a blank wall there and a blank wall there. Oh, and then these edited floors right here. So they're edited like this. So one here and one here. And normally you wouldn't need something like this because the amp is over there. So the husks are just going to naturally path this way, right? But on wave 27, the safety zone wave with those 4 shield bubbles that protect you from the storm, well, there is a shield bubble that spawns like down here, I think, around. And so I don't want that causing the husks to try to path this way and bust through the trap tunnel this way. So that's why I have these little extra block off to deter them. Oh, and also there is a shield bubble that can spawn right on this tile right here. And I don't know what kind of weird stuff that does to the pathing since it sort of like blocks this way, but I don't know. So anyways, that's why I have this little extra block off right there. Okay, so that I think is the end of that tunnel. Yeah. And then once we get up to the amp here, I just I put some walls around the amp from the direction that it's being attacked. So from this direction, so put a wall here, 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 here. And then I just put a wall dart right here, a hard-hitting wall dart. It's this one, crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, heals attached. And that's if, by some miracle, the mini-boss manages to make it through this. Maybe it's like a tank mini-boss with healing, and he does make it through, well, then he's just going to get shot by this wall dart right here. Alright, but I haven't had anything make it through this so far, so... Alright, I think that's it for this. Yeah, it's pretty short defense. It's, like I said, it kind of is blended into the home base north defense. So yeah, all right. Yeah. So the next video I'll just continue to wrap around this way. So I'll do the defense for amp A east, right? This defense right here. And then we'll just work our way around the map. Okay, so yeah, if you guys like this content and want to support the channel, please use code Diggy in the item shop. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who has used it. All right, I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description, and that is the best way to get a hold of me if you have any questions regarding this build. You can also post a comment to YouTube, and I'll reply to those as well. All right, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.